Declaration that I'm a little nervous about, but maybe not quite as nervous as my publicist right now. Huh, Jennifer?
When it comes to Hollywood, we always know exactly what we will get: the spectacle, glamorous red carpet appearances, and whirlwind romances. Now and then, a unique couple shows us that love isn't just about grand gestures and high-profile events, but also about finding someone who gets you even beyond the spotlight. One such unique couple is Jodie Foster and Alexandra Hedison. Their love story shows depth, privacy, and an unwavering commitment to each other. The only things off about the relationship are the secrets and mysteries surrounding it. And in this video, we will dive into those secrets and expose them, their love story. Contrary to what most people in our society may feel, Jodie and Alexandra have a beautiful love story filled with lots of tension that has threatened to break them up. However, the couple always embrace their love authentically and still committed to their privacy. They have managed over time to keep the public away from their affairs, and for that, most people do not know the exact details of their private lives, but the little that they have shown to the public always leaves us in awe. One such story is how these two lovebirds met. They started dating back in 2013, and this was when Jodie was slowly coming out of the closet and acknowledging her sexuality. She was a nervous wreck when she came out, which was at the 2013 Golden Globes. Fear of whether her loved ones would accept her and still love her, and if her fans wouldn't turn their back on her, starred loudly in her mind. Nonetheless, that fear did not stop her from doing what she truly loved to do, so she made the acknowledgement. This caused a significant transition in her personal and professional life, especially in her personal life. This announcement led to her and Alexandra beginning their love story. Though the story was not publicly documented, it was evident that they both had an intimate connection at first hand. The reason for this could be that they had both been navigating life with all its complexities alone, and they had never had such a trusted and confident partner with whom they could share their public life and high-profile lifestyle until they found each other. Irrespective of this, people still wonder what could have brought them together. Was it just a mere attraction, or was it something deeper? Something that made them both go private after they started dating? The truth is that Jodie and Alexandra share a deep appreciation for arts and are deeply committed to their crafts. But that isn't all. They also love and respect their personal space, an ideology they could not practice simply because they had done their work so well and had become famous. So, one of the things that brought them together was the breath of fresh air that both offered to one another. Jodie Foster is an award-winning actress and director famous for her intelligence and selectiveness about her roles. Alexandra is an accomplished photographer and a former actress who has created a respectable space in the art world for herself. Both partners are creative professionals, and they understand how demanding that position can be. The pressure they get from public scrutiny often stunts their creative flow. For this reason, they decided to lead lives far from the spotlight, allowing them to focus on what will make them grow. This shared need for privacy further strengthened their bond and made them more drawn to each other. In this age where almost everything is done online, and every relationship is broadcast like the latest news, their dedication to focusing on themselves and their craft while keeping people out shows that they understand the importance of private life and will do anything to protect it. Despite living a very private life, they still make public appearances. These appearances are rare and carefully chosen, and they mostly revolve around significant industry events and occasions that they know hold personal importance. By doing this, they support and allow each other to grow. After dating for about a year, the two finally decided that the time was right for them to tie the knot, which they did in April 2014. They had a private ceremony, and the wedding was a very low-key affair that showed their commitment to intimacy and discretion. Regardless of the privacy they maintained in their relationship, their union was still admired by their fans and peers. People grew to respect their choices and celebrate their love with them. In addition to their shared values, mutual respect for one another, and unwavering support for themselves, the support from their fans and peers only strengthened their relationship. Jodie and Alexandra adore their private lives. This commitment is not just to stay away from media eyes, but also to preserve the integrity of their relationship, because when the public eyes are away from them, they can safely bond, learn more about each other, and grow. The duo has also shown that balancing demanding careers and personal life can be very hectic, but it can still be done. Jodie Foster understands that she can't do it all, so she is selective about her acting roles and even the projects she directs. This way, she can stay relevant in her industry, while still ensuring that she delivers exceptional work. Like any other couple, Jodie and Alexandra cannot hide their love from the rest of the world. Even when they try to maintain a low profile, there are some rare moments when their affection and mutual support are shown to the world. One such moment was during the 2025 Golden Globes, when Jodie went up to receive her third award for her role in the film True Detective Night Country. She was overwhelmed with joy and heartfelt gratitude, which she showed the audience. She thanked her family for sticking by her when things were tough and also thanked her 2 sons. When it was time to dedicate the award, she dedicated it to her sons and her wife, Alexandra Hedison. This made people see a little bit into her world, appreciate her more, and know how strong her bond to her marriage was. However, like the saying, Rome was not built in one day. The couple didn't get to the top without a ladder. Let's have a look at their journey through the ladder. Jodie Foster's journey to love. When we critically examine Jodie Foster's life, we realize it has been amazing. From when she was a child, Jodie was known as a prodigy, but she later turned herself, through hard work and dedication, into an Oscar-winning actress. She grew from nothing to a sensational star, but with that growth came a price she was not quite ready to pay. Jodie was drawn into the world of superstars due to her talent and hard work, so she had to spend hundreds of hours, which turned into decades, balancing her immense fame with her unwavering love for privacy. However, one of the things that has been filled with speculation and mystery is her love life, and it always leads people to ask, what exactly was her journey to love like? Jodie Foster was born Alicia Christian Foster on the 19th of November, 1962, in Los Angeles. From the time of her birth, it was obvious that she was destined for greatness, and she loved acting. Due to this love, it didn't take long before she was noticed, and she began to act when she was just 2 years old. Back then, she appeared in commercials and did exceptionally well. Soon, her fame grew, and more producers saw her. Before Jodie knew what was happening, she was landing television roles. Once again, she did exceptionally well. One of her best performances was the haunting portrayal that she made of 12-year-old Iris in Taxi Driver. This role propelled her to stardom, and this was the moment her career truly began. By the time Jodie turned 14, she had managed to earn an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. She was overwhelmed with joy, which helped her solidify her position in Hollywood. As Jodie grew older, she was still invested in acting and proving she was one of the best in the industry. She starred in films like The Accused, where she played the part of a survivor fighting for justice. She also appeared in The Silence of the Lamb, where she played the role of a brilliant and determined FBI trainee named Clarice Starling. In this role, she effortlessly portrayed her range and resilience, and these performances earned her the Academy Award and made her one of the most respected actresses in our generation. Jodie was always very vocal about her professional life, but one topic that she always shied away from was her personal life. This did not sit well with people because they were already used to celebrities being very vocal about their personal lives, as that was what most people loved to listen to. So, just like that, people began asking many questions, and by the early 90s, rumors began to spread about what Jodie Foster's sexuality was. People noticed a pattern that showed she was never linked to any male co-stars. She never engaged in any kind of high-profile romances, and she never gave in to the media's insatiable need to know more about her personal life. However, because she could not be linked to any male co-stars, people began to whisper about who her close friends and partner could be. One of the partners they could provide was the producer Sydney Bernard. Jodie had met Sydney when she was on a set of Summersby back in 1993. When the information started, people thought it was just a rumor. However, they soon found out that the two had actually built a life for themselves and were also raising their 2 sons, Charles Bernard Foster, who was born in 1998, and Kit Bernard Foster, who was born in 2001. According to the information gathered, Foster and Bernard were together for 15 years, and throughout this period, the world was widely unaware of their relationship. Many had mixed feelings about Jodie and her choice when this information about her sexuality came to light. Back then, there was a growing acceptance for the LGBTQ+ identities. And when most people praised her for keeping her personal life sacred, others frowned at it and indicated that she could have been a beacon of representation for the LGBTQ+ community. This made people ask if she was scared of her identity, or was not just proud of her woman back then. The answer was obtained in 2013. Jodie is known to always sidestep any and every question about her personal life, and people have no idea what changed. However, in January 2013, she did something that most people still find shocking. While accepting the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes, she, in a weird way, addressed all the rumors about her personal life. She said, "Seriously, I hope you're not disappointed that there won't be a big coming out speech tonight because I already did my coming out about 1,000 years ago. Back in the Stone Age, in those very quaint days, when a fragile young girl would open up to trusted friends and family and co-workers, and then gradually, proudly, to everyone who knew her, to everyone she met. But now I'm told that every celebrity is expected to honor the details of their private life with a press conference, a fragrance, and a primetime reality show. You know, you guys might be surprised, but I am not Honey Boo Boo Child. No, I'm sorry, that's just not me. It never was, and it never will be." She added, "There is no way I could ever stand here without acknowledging one of the deepest loves of my life, my heroic co-parent, my ex-partner in love, but righteous soul sister in life, my confessor, ski buddy, consigliere, most beloved BFF of 20 years, Sydney Bernard. Thank you, Sid. I am so proud of our modern family. Our amazing sons, Charlie and Kit, are my reason to breathe and to evolve, my blood and soul. And boys, in case you didn't know it, this song, all of this song is for you." Her speech was received with mixed emotions. Most people then felt it was a very powerful and deeply personal statement, while others thought she was being evasive. So what do you think? Did she come out back then? Or was she only playing it safe? Anyway, not long after her speech at the Golden Globes, her relationship with Bernard ended. But even when that love story ended, Jodie did not stay alone for long. After Sydney Bernard left, Alexandra Hedison entered with her fascinating journey. Alexandra is an actress who later turned out to be a photographer, and she has once been romantically linked to Ellen DeGeneres, a talk show host. Like Jodie, she has experienced life in the public eye and prefers a quiet life. After they married in 2014, people began to notice that Jodie was not shying away from this relationship, as she did with her previous ones. This made people ask why she would do that. Was she not truly happy with her previous relationship? Or could it be that she was not appreciated enough? Nevertheless, even when Jodie tries to shy away from publicly discussing intimate parts of her relationship, people notice that she and Alexandra greatly support themselves. They have been spotted at industry events and are usually seen walking hand in hand at premieres, which shows how much love they have with each other. Alexandra Hedison. Alexandra was born on the 10th of July, 1969 in Los Angeles, California. From a young age, she was seen as a lover of entertainment. She had a yearning for the world of arts and crafts, and since she was the daughter of David Hedison, a phenomenal actor, she did not waste time before she entered the industry. She fully started her acting journey in 1998 by securing a role in the sci-fi series known as Prey. In this film, she did an excellent job portraying Dr. Julianne Bellman. The show was a beautiful work of art that went deep into themes of emotions and survival. As a result of how intense the movie was, and the rawness of emotions that had to be portrayed to make sure that the movie was excellent, Alexandra had the chance to truly showcase her talent. Even though she did excellently well in that movie, her unique portrayal of Dylan Moreland in the series The L Word, which aired from 2006 to 2009, helped her to gain national recognition. The show was all about the lives of a group of lesbian friends who lived in Los Angeles. Its pioneering was meant to represent the LGBTQ+ narratives, and Alexandra's character was that of a confident and enigmatic documentary filmmaker. She played the role so well, resonating with everyone who watched it. This earned her a permanent place in television history. Like Jodie, everyone knew about her professional life, but very few knew about her personal life. So, in the early 2000s, people made her personal life their focal point. They became so interested in her personal life And this was around the same time her relationship with comedian and talk show host Ellen DeGeneres became visible. According to reports, they began dating in 2001 after Ellen had broken up with the actress Anne Heche. At first, their relationship was just speculation, but to confirm it, people noticed their public appearances, and soon, the couple began sharing their openness about their bond. The duo made this move when LGBTQ+ relationships were still gaining acceptance worldwide. The two flourished in love, but their relationship ended in 2004. Around the same time, Ellen began her relationship with the actress Portia de Rossi. After the breakup, Alexandra had to stay away from the public eye for a moment as she mended her broken heart and found ways to balance her busy professional life. Still, she continued to follow her love for acting, and around this time, she found a shift in her artistic expression and moved toward photography. To her, this was not just any kind of transition, but also an opportunity to deepen her need to explore different themes that span from identity to space and the ultimate human experience. In simpler terms, she wanted to experience a more soul-connecting part of life, and she knew photography would allow her to do that. Alexandra proved herself to be just as good at photography as she was at acting. Her works were exhibited in extremely esteemed galleries and museums throughout the United States and Europe. Alexandra found her ultimate love for art in photography, and her works often interplay light and shadow. They also show the transient nature of existence and the silent narratives that are always embedded within our everyday moments. When everyone thought that Alexandra's love story had come to a close, life showed everyone, including Alexandra, that her love story was only just beginning. Alexandra found love again, this time in the arms of actress and director Jodie Foster. While her relationship with Ellen was placed in the public eye, which challenged her balance of authenticity, she was determined that her next relationship would be a partnership grounded in mutual understanding and a shared love for the arts. She got just that in Jodie Foster. Does the couple have any children? How are their lives now? Their children. Despite the many accomplishments that Jodie Foster has, her most valuable accomplishment is being a mother. She has two sons, Charles Charlie Bernard Foster and Christopher Kit Bernard Foster. Charlie was born in 1998, while Kit was born in 2001. Contrary to what most famous children are used to, Kit and Charlie were raised in a private world, away from the eyes of the public. This mystery has made people curious to know more about them. Questions like, where are they now? What paths have they chosen? And how does Alexandra, their stepmom, fit into the whole dynamic? Jodie Foster is known for leading a very private life, which could be seen as a trauma response. Growing up, she was thrust into the spotlight way too early and experienced the dark side of fame at an age that no child should. The experiences that she had during that period helped shape her approach to her personal life. And due to how traumatic the period was for her, she decided that she would control everything that the world knew about her and her family. Jodie kept to her word, and from the time she became a mother, she started practicing what she preached. She intentionally kept her children away from the paparazzi and ensured they knew little about them. By doing that, she ensured that there were no staged photo shoots, people could not overshare their information on social media, and better yet, they did not have any red carpet appearances with their sons, giving people no opportunity to interact with them. This helped Jodie a lot and took her attention away from meeting the unimaginable demands of the public. Instead, she focused on raising her kids with a strong foundation in education and making them experience normalcy and independence at its peak. Jodie did an exceptional job at this and only gave out information when she wanted to. One of the few moments she blessed the public with knowing anything about her parenting style was when she had an interview in 2018. In that interview, she spoke about her eldest son, Charlie. Playfully, she mentioned how the young man once thought she was a construction worker simply because he had seen her wearing a hard hat while on set. She mentioned that that moment increased her desire to separate work from family, the mystery of their biological father. One of the questions blaring in everyone's mind whenever Jodie's kids are mentioned is, who exactly are these children's biological fathers? To date, Jodie has not revealed that information to the public, leading to many years of speculation. People have written many reports about the children's father. Some suggest the father could be a producer named Randy Stone. Now, Randy is Jodie's very close friend, and people believe that for someone who takes her private life that seriously, she would want to use someone close to her, someone she can trust to keep her secret, and someone who won't blackmail her in the future. In addition, Randy has always been very open about his sexuality, and he is also a well-known casting director and a key figure in Hollywood. However, before he passed away in 2007, neither he nor Jodie confirmed the rumors, but many people believe that he played a very crucial role in her journey to motherhood. However, the theory of Randy being the father is not the only one that exists. Some people believe that Jodie used an anonymous donor. Which do you think is true? Could she have used her very good friend, who would take her secret to the grave? Or did she use a donor and risk the chances of him telling people about it when she is so big on her private life? The truth is still not clear, but what is clear is that she raised her children without the presence of any man or a traditional father figure, and a strong support system of friends and family still surrounds them. The traits she trained her children with are still strong, even in their mid-20s. Charles and Kit are still out of the spotlight and appear to love their lives and the peace it brings. However, there have been some instances where the kids have shown the world what they are up to. For example, Charles was seen to have an interest in the film and storytelling industry. Like his mother, he studies film and is very interested in directing and screenwriting movies. Like his mother, Charlie lets the public in on his professional life, but he keeps his personal life very quiet. However, recently, in 2021, people were able to get a rare glimpse of the young boy when Jodie accepted an award at the Golden Globes. She was not present at the award ceremony, so she had to appear via video call to accept it. That was when people saw Charles sitting beside her and got an idea of the young man's appearance. Kit, unlike his brother, is rumored to be more academically inclined. Several reports suggest he is pursuing a science-related career and has a deep passion for technology and research. His love for academics, which is different from what his mother does, shows that while training them, Jodie made them thrive in an environment where they could carve out their identities. Alexandra also played a major role in raising the children. Even though she is their stepmother, she has offered them a supportive environment to help them thrive, and she respects the strong family unit that Jodie has already built. Their love story proves celebrities can maintain a strong, healthy, private relationship in Hollywood. What do you think? Does staying out of the spotlight help the relationship to last? Or does true love win at all times? Let us know your answers in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to this channel. Before you go, watch the other videos on your screen.